Oh, something picked us up here. We're going to see in a second. It might have picked us up and dropped us. Maybe not. Okay, here we go. What do we have? Oh, it's fighting like a catfish, not a tarpon. And another. Oh, there it is. No, it's a tarpon. We got another little tarpon. Man, the way he fought at first was just like a catfish. I thought he didn't leap. This is another little tarpon. It's not, you know, we're looking for bigger. We're looking, I want like 30 pound. But I'll take these. You know, this is on Threadfin, and we're trying to match the size of the bait we're using to somewhat the fish. Here, watch it. Bow. same way as you do on the big ones. Stretch out and bow. That's a lesson. Anyhow, we're trying to match the fish or bait we're using to the fish a little bit, and these baby tarpon. See which way he wants to go. These baby tarpon don't seem to like the big threadfin. We're going to watch this. It may be easier for me to run this guy around the boat unless he comes forward. I'm getting close to that other boat. Anyhow, yeah, it's just something about him. So a couple areas back here in these canals, and I was with the nephew Brian, jumping a lot of them. I think he had 4 or 5 jumps, one within an hour period, on Berkeley white paddle tails. Great bait for it, along with the DOA bait buster. But they throw it, and believe me, we were setting the hook and doing just about everything we could, but they'd throw it. I even had one after he left that I thought was really securely hooked. There we go, little bow again. Securely hooked, and ran around, jumped twice, went under, the trolling motor still on. All signs were good. It was about 40 pounds, the size I'm looking for right now. And it came up and just did a parallel leap to the water, out of the water, slapped the boat, and made a mess. You know, fortunately it didn't get in the boat. This guy isn't quite ready yet. They're mostly jumpers. They're not. When you get a 40 pound, he's going to pull a little harder. This guy's probably right at about that 10 pound mark. So anyhow, we'll have the boat get grips on the starboard side. He made a little leap again. And that's the nice part about having the circle hooks using this whitebait is one, tarpon, their head shakes are violent. I mean, if you could do it in, you know, super slow speed or high speed film, whatever, where you can capture the head shakes, you know, like 10 shakes or 10 frames per second or whatever the film can do now, you would see these violent head shakes, and they could take a heavy weight, literally throw it back at you. You know, they are good at that. Now, he's not doing what I want. He's not like big enough I can't control him, but I'm trying to get him on the other side of the boat. He wants to go to this side. Okay, baby. Got to end this battle. Bring him up because, oh, one more leap. Because I got a cold beer. My wife is waiting with, hope 6 cold beers. And I'm about ready for one. See, I'm feeding a little line out too. I do that a lot with snook. If your drag's a little tight, or as you're playing a fish out, especially a big one, you get a big snook on. Can't do it with a big tarpon, but with a big snook, sometimes you have your drag locked down, your fishing structure. I had to get this under your fishing structure, and you really need to pull them away quickly. You may try one more leap from structure. So, but then you have the possibility of fraying the hooks, or not fraying, but bending the hooks, or snapping line. because you have that drag locked down too tight. So a lot of times it pays just to pull the line out, like you're assisting. It's basically an assist to the drag. Yeah, okay. Might be in a position to bulk him. Maybe you shouldn't rush it. He may do one more leap and we'll lose him boat side. Yeah, that's a little better. Go for our Boca grips here. I may have blocked the lens there for a moment. I think we're floating right down the middle, so I should be able to control him. Coming to us. Nice guy. We'll put the Boca grips on this guy. Come around. Open your mouth. Yeah, we had it in. Okay, there we go. Little Canal Tarpon. And get this out. God, hook is really in there solid. Okay, we'll try to take off this GoPro and prop it. Sorry about that. Take off this GoPro and prop it. I think we're okay for a second. So this is JK9303. JK9303 with a little Canal Tarpon. We're going to try to get this guy in. Looking behind me, I'm going to sign off on JK9303.